parents come into our practice for the first time, I tell them that we're going to look at the body through a different lens. And today I want to talk about what that lens is. I'm Dr. Rachel, one of the docs here at Sprout Family Chiropractic, and I take care of a ton of kids. Kids ranging from 2 weeks old to 17, 18, not really kids anymore, right? Teenagers. One of the things we do is we look at the body through a different lens, and that lens is the nervous system. Now, the nervous system is the master controller. It's what coordinates communication between the brain and the body. Now, if the brain and the body aren't talking, then it can cause the body to be inefficient. It can cause miscommunication, and then things don't work together as easily. Systems, organs, muscles, and glands can't communicate together and work together as efficiently. So today, I want to show you the lens that we use, the tests that we use, the scans that we use to really dig into the neurology to be able to help kids. So oftentimes when kids come in, they have a symptom, right? There's something they're struggling with. And for the scan we're going to walk you through today, for this kiddo, it was stomach pains. It was digestive stuff. It was just not feeling comfortable. And the things it was causing for this kiddo was more anxiousness in social environments, not feeling good at the lunch table, not being able to digest properly. And it was really causing that brain to not be able to communicate and signal as best as it can. So when we hear symptoms like this, we say, okay, what systems of the body does that go with? What systems aren't talking to the brain as easily as it should be? And that's why we love using these INSiGHT scans. And that's what these are on the screen now. This is a thermal scan. Now, thermal just means we're taking the temperature of the spine. We're looking at every single segment, looking at it thousands of times to see what the balance of temperature is, and also looking at the balance from bottom to top of the body. Now, the reason that's important is because this system is known as the autonomic system, or you can think of it as the automatic system. It controls the things that are supposed to happen on autopilot. Things like the heart beating, the lungs breathing, digestion, and the body just really working through all of those systems automatically. But if there's stress in any one of those areas, it can cause it to not be able to communicate with the brain as easily, and then the signaling is going to go awry and the nervous system is going to have to start to work harder. So in this case, for this kiddo on the thermal scan, what we're seeing is these clumps that go side to side. And really what that's showing us is that there's temperature changes and shifts happening all over the place. And when we see that, we know that there's stress and there's faulty signaling between the brain and the body, body and the brain, because that is always trying to communicate together to adapt to its environment. So especially when we see stress in the digestive area or stress in this upper cervical area that controls sleep, calm, emotions, we know that's going to cause the brain to be more on edge and cause it to not be able to communicate as optimally. Another thing that we see with scans like this is the effort that it takes kids to do everyday things. When it takes too much effort to do things like digest, to do things like take a deep breath, to be able to sit in class and be calm and focused, then it's going to cause issues with behavior. It's going to cause struggles with sleep. It causes all of these things that should be on autopilot, the automatic functions of the body, to be more difficult. So when we remove that stress and when the nervous system is calm and the brain and body are signaling better, then it's gonna take less effort to do the work of those system, organs, and glands. Those things are gonna happen automatically more easily. And then awesome things happen. Stomach pains become more manageable. Digestion gets better. Sleep gets better. And all of that simply because the brain and the body are communicating together more easily. Now, at the beginning of this video, I said we'd be looking at things through a different lens. We're not as concerned with just the symptoms. We want to know those, but we also want to know the cause. We want to know why. We want to know why the brain and the body aren't communicating with each other. Because if we can find that out, then we can formulate a care plan to get that communication back online, to get the brain and the body to talk to each other again so that all the systems can work together more easily. And that's really the thing that's going to make things go more easily for our kiddos, because that's what their body wants. It wants to work efficiently and easily. And if it's not, that's where we start to see some struggles. So if your child is struggling with something like this, or maybe another process that I didn't mention in this video, We'd love to dig in. We'd love to show you the tests, the lens we look through, and determine if we can help. So if you have any questions, please comment below. We'd love to talk to you. We'd love to dig in with you, because what we really want to do is help you get to the bottom of whatever your child is struggling with. Find the cause, find out why, so that we can help your kiddo thrive with communication, with systems, and then with the symptoms from there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.